Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Genshin Exploration Impact. And we are in Natlan. As already stated in the first episode, this is some like series where I take it more slower and even slower than I'm now, and read a little bit more careful, which means it's probably will be much slower than it shall be. And we are also with free commentary, which also not my strongest suit. We are now here right now trying to get those gems here from the open world quest and going with the second probably major quest. At least that's how I understood it. There are a lot of small world quests over there, but with the second one, and I did notice, I assume it is down here, and I did notice a note left at the camp. A lot of information was once contained within those simple notes, but most of it has been scattered out. Scratched out. Grind the cost of 100 for flowers and swallow them in a single gulp. Didn't work, just hurt my teeth, it was so sweet. Seriously, how did people in the past get the idea that I could... never mind. Let's try some other way. Collect the molted shells of the claws that fell into Ictomisaurus during their growing period as whelps. Grind them into a powder and apply it to your body. If that would work, it would be an Arco. That's just dead skin, isn't it? Tried it anyways, didn't work as expected. Powder left a weird smell that took forever to wash off. Too. Come on, ancestors, can you come through for me at least once? Immerse yourself in the people of the springs hot springs once every 10 nights. Do this 10 times and all your wounds shall be healed. That sounds like a great advertisement. Well, I have heard that the hot springs are for distance reach, so it could work. And nope. And if you look closely at this woven scroll, it once belonged to the people of the springs anyway. Did I just fall for an fake ad of theirs? I swear it sounded like advertisement. Well, at least only my wallet was hurt in the end. The most ancient trial, also Legends hold. This was how the Shibalenko, the first and the greatest, learned the art of controlling flames. This is, by the way, the probably first Pyro the stage of the stolen flames. The islands floating in the sky. Well, looks like that's the only thing left to try. Whatever. Despair times calls for despair measures. And I'm here in People of the Springs land anyway. Might as well give it a shot. Pretty sure it's probably related to our story. And yeah, we are near the People of the Springs settlement. And following probably someone who is not belonging to the People of the Springs. Very deep under the earth. Hello? Oh, that's slowly getting eerie here. Here you are. Wait, you are two People of the Springs, at least you look like. Are we following the same person who left the knot? That big lung isn't going to start getting up, is it? Probably this mechanism here. And there will be troubles if it does. But there's only one way through. We have to dig a path from on top to get around it? How long will it take? Why don't you just go over right there? Not all mechanisms are the awakening source. Well, aren't you bold, lad? Listen good, alright? Yours means you are still got chances to take mistakes aplenty, but wait, where would you come from? Oh, what's going on? Oh, Traveler, what did you do to her? That wasn't some sort of invisible attack, was it? And yeah, Stein with us, the little creature that we found when we first met in Natlan. I didn't do anything. This power, both the adaptive video named Gusto. Yes. Really? Gusto? You just make this thing up, but never mind. This was funny one. What an carnaceous is that? You are brigand and a half, aren't you, lad? That was my back acting up. I have been stopping for a good long while, inching my way toward that big lung, and I stood up too fast. Surefire, way to bring the pain, is what it is. Used to be that it would only flare up when I would turn my back to a specific angle. Man, that sounds very relatable. But these days, one careless move leaves me in a ward of heart for a good long while. This is what we call getting old. And just so you to know, it's a pain o'clock now, Traveler, so don't make starting conversations from behind people a habit, alright? And what about you two? I mean your names. Paimon is Paimon, and this little's pet Lysaurus, he is Steinchen. I see. In that case, I guess I will call myself... Call yourself? What? Are you gonna give us fake name? Well, a person's gonna be on their guard while on a walk about, don't they? Bah. And here I was getting to give you my love rival names. Love rival names? A young one, she is. An energetic too. And worst of all, she has got a healthy back. But forget it. That would be an unfriendly competition. If you take my meaning. So have my real name instead. Chikia. Raw. Eh? And aren't you a cute little fella? You're calling my name, I know it. Anyway, you can call me a Big Sis Chikla. Not Aunt Chikla though. That one I forbid. Alright, Big Sis. Good, that's good. You have got a fine future ahead of you, lad. Anyway, what are you doing here, Big Sis Chikla? And is not that the million-dollar question? What would a person be doing here amidst naught but ruins? What would your answer be, Traveler, my lad? Oh, her way of speaking is very interesting one. Rob others or be robbed? Waiting for someone to strike up in conversation with them? Well, now, were you my type, I will call that a good answer. Too bad for you, Big Sis here prefers the strapping sword. Either way, minus 10 points for getting it wrong. What I'm doing is treasure hunting. Oh, treasure. There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort. Seriously, what are you... some serial line thief. And Paimon's gonna say it anyways. Whoa, treasure? Bro. You all should do get along. Who knows, if I had not spent too much time tidying woven scrolls that my back gave out, I might have some good friends myself. Either way, I'm on the hunt for an elixir that can cure all injuries. I discovered in a secret scroll. You want it? I guess I'm pretty sure this is the message that we read before is hers. As everyone knows, if the Masters of the Night Winds have anything aplenty, it's the woven artifact recorded stories of our past. We can split the elixir, should we find it. But the true issue here is my back pain. Walking from the hot springs down at the people's the over was exhausting enough, so I need able help for the next leg of my search. Therapeutic springs, my foot didn't work, diddly squat. I have no idea how to pronounce all of this. And in this series I will also not try to be much like I try to focus on correctness. I might look like this now, but I too was a pretty lass who would ride leaping Ictomisaurus on the regular. I see you are interested in that elixir, Steinchen? That curiosity will be the root of future success, you know? An elixir that can cure all injuries? That sounds amazing. Let's go check it out then. I knew you would be excited. Those unmoved by treasure can barely be called human. Why even the cold-blooded Saurians get fired up when they hear the word? Raw. Exactly. Right then. In that case, our first objective will be to get past this big lung. After you, esteemed traveler. I'm pretty sure this will awaken and attack us. Okay, we are in some sort of ruins. Not sure. Like, we only know that it's about an elixir. By the way, I noticed in the last episode that the background music is could be louder, but the thing is about the battles, they are pretty problematic. So I think counter it, I will just add a special compressor for just this series. Smoothing after all. My bad feelings got through.
Busted.
Okay, in this new enemies, you have to use some sort of this.
Time to testify. Quietly now. Game's up. Bring
This Night Spirit. I'm still learning the Natlan's abilities here. I need to fill up this bar.
Letting brave names echo. All right.
Okay, bar is filled.
Ready.
And now we probably do more damage.
Your anarchy.
But I'm not sure.
You've cleared your name.
But that also can happen. I didn't think you would be able to fend them off with those thin limbs of yours. Don't underestimate traveler. He has taken way bigger things out like that. Oh! Looks like robbing you in was the right choice. Huh, I guess I have got a good eye, huh? And here I thought you were going to compliment me. I will bet you have received lots of that. What with your strength and all, just let poor Chikia get her share too, would ya? Look at these pictures on the wall. You have come to the right place. Now, according to the ancient scrolls, we need to continue onward. Let's get moving. Not too fast though. Gonna have some care for the wounded. And by wounded, I mean me. She is either injured or is just very old.
Is this an answer from this world?
Who knows either? No. Okay. So we need the stuff, and the quest is Tale of Dreams Plucked from Fire. And we heal also. I have a bit feeling about this lava here.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, just for science, what happens if I touch it? Okay, I got it. It makes our... Oh, it's getting hotter as we go. Does this elixir really exist? Well, if you want to be precise, first we need to find a door.
Hear the echoes of the...
A little bit healing. Thank you.
Things are about to get dicey. If these are...
Oh, okay, this lava hurts a lot. Now it makes sense why this is hot springs. It's very hot here. Hello, little creatures.
All right.
Yeah, and in exploration series, I will mostly go. That's a door. This is a door, yes. I will mostly keep a lot of things just as they are. Okay, I'm surprised that those guys can just be like this in lava. In episode 1... Oh, time trial. In episode 1 we did something with this stone saurians. I bet here we should be using more of this one. The door looks closed. Whoa. Well, it had better be. I mean, an open door would mean that our path to the great treasure is long gone. You have a point. Chikia? I think that it was exactly as those woven scrolls and texts concerning them stated. What do you think? Did that phlogiston excavating right here by the door? Raw. That's right. You're a quick one, little fella. Do they all know what the Saurians tell, or they just pretend to? Sharp eye too. Researchers have said that Saurians' visual acuity differs by species. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are, though from this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't a visually impaired old lady could spot these phlogistic engravings. So this shining thing is what you call a phlogistic engraving, Chikia? Sorry, a what engraving now? Wait, you have been adventuring in Natlan, but you have never heard of phlogiston engravings? Anyway, speaking of phlogistons, the origin of phlogiston's engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days when Natlan was still ruled by the pirate dragon, who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. In those days, only the dragons could use phlogistons, but the sage of the stone flame, God, there's that name. Okay, that one name, I will not even try to pronounce it. Something Ubakwan can risk life and limb to steal the flaming seeds of it from the great volcano. As such, humans began imitating the way dragons controlled this substance, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. This is the basic of modern Natlan's phlogistics usage. The results of that are phlogistics engravings, like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? It's still intact even after all these years, still visible to the naked eye. Oh. Alright, your turn, traveler. Very impressive, Chikia. I know, right? And that's why I took up the phlogiston's usage job. Desired by few in the tribes, their compliments are just sublime. Also, teaching children soon to start using phlogistons about the substance history is a very important job. So the phlogiston engraving here is, as I said before, phlogiston engraving is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well versed in their art can understand the meaning therein. And as a scholar of the subject, I should only need a day to analyze those patterns. Oh. Wait, you're gonna take a whole day? Yeah, what about it? No, the patterns look flat, true, but every last hook and turn can redefine the meaning behind the phlogiston's flow within. Oh, that's super complicated. Yep, phlogiston engraving scholarship is the most masterful field of study. So what if you just read the meaning directly using phlogistons? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancy. Wait, you can use phlogiston? But you're an outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do in the moment I arrived in Natlan. Really? I never knew that could happen. How could that mean? But the rarity. Quite expected of you, I suppose. Anyway, this is a good opportunity to try to sense the phlogistrons for yourself. Your hand stops a short distance from the phlogistrons engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the pattern along the wall. Then, the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open this door, seek out an unwavering crypt. So, what's recorded on that engravings? It reads as follow. That is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify. And in any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script somewhere around here, with which we can unlock the phlogistic engraving. Where is it though? Oh. Yes, a script with which to unveil the engravings. Wait, you understood me, little guy? Oh. Man, this is just MVP of dungeon here. Oh, it looks like some sort of engraving. Huh? He turned it around. Is he trying to say that the script is behind us? I bet it was not here before. Search for the unveiling script. Well, Trevor, did you find the key? Okay. Yes. I did find this.
Board on the road.
Maybe I need you. No? Wait. What do you mean search? I didn't find it. No. Where is it? There. Okay, maybe I need. Which one? Where is it? Oh, okay. I need to slam it into it. That makes probably sense. Oh, the door really opened. Well, it's half open, which is enough, right? Just split through. Everything about you execute vigor, young lady. There's something like that anyway. No one can read that fast. I don't know. I'm just probably very bad at reading, which I am, but still, you know, trying my best. There's something that we are looking for. I already see the next engravings stuff. Probably need. Wait, what?
Is this an
Something
answer
was
from
aiming
this
at me.
world?
What is it? Can I have the little swimming fellow? No? Oh no. Okay. Basically the mechanism. I do. They're attacking me. Disable. Okay. I guess we can disable it. I guess I should start reading tool tips. True. Yeah, I think we shall disable this one. How do I get up here? Okay, I need one of those guys. Maybe. Is it even possible without those guys? Maybe I don't need. But the game would have give me. Damn. Yeah, it's time to get burned in lava. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I probably need them. I probably need them. Forget it. Abort mission. Yeah, let's go back and get some of those guys with me. Okay, good. And down in the water. Or in the lava for that case. Good. Yeah. Okay, we got an achievement. That's what I was aiming for. Why could we not? Why did we took all damage? I didn't go get it because we shouldn't take damage from lava, right? Yeah, we don't take damage. Why did I took damage? Okay, probably I should have not deactivated it. I'm just so confused right now. I was just about to say that this place was getting hotter the deeper in we got, but she shouldn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Stanchen. If you sleep, that might just be the end of you. Now that you mention it. Lovely little Paimon. Safer here. That's just one of the reasons Paimon is awesome, you know? They say that those whose heads get too big wind up floating away. Paimon's always floating anyway, but that didn't sound like a compliment. You are a real bring spark, Paimon, you know that? That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikia. Anyway, never mind that all. This is the thing we were looking for, right? It looks like a cray ring that dressing stone pattering on it. Do you think this one's valuable by any chance? Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of mora, but its real worth lies in its ability to open the path to the upper sanctum. You have seen the islands floating in the sky, haven't you? You mentioned the ones before the lake? That's right. We call those the upper sanctum, due to their inaccessibility by neither humans or saurians. They say that the legendary elixir that heals all the wounds can be found there, in fact. For people like us, who are constantly in conflict, that is a pure land of peace. A utopia created by the very first human to use phlogiston. And now it's time for a question. Class, what was the name of that sage who, in the past, So, the flaming seed of logistics, Steinchen? Raw, 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 raw. I'm very enthusiastic, but I don't think I hear you right. Raw? Alright, now then. You turn, lad. What's your answer? The one with the complicated name? Very good. You memorized this after hearing it only once, did you? Yeah. I see great things in your future, I do. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of Stolen Flames, which is easier by far. Oh yes, it's much easier. Some also call him a madman or a lunatic. I would call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless, after all. He stole the flaming phlogistic seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power, for teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or so the ancient scroll says, where the humans first began practicing this philosophy, logistics. And this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum. Bro. Why, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legends has it that it is a gift given by the sage to those who pass that trial. So that's the story. What the trial's like then? Let me take a look. No, it's fine. I have seen the logistics engraving on this spirit door enough times to see it my own memory. If you wish to open this path, seek 3 unwavering spirits. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We just need to find 3 spirits this time. Scripts. I mean, driving into directly from logistics is impressive, but I would personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems like the spirit door already has an unwavering script embedded into it. See, a third of it has already been filled up. I don't really notice it, but okay. So we just need to find 2 more. My back engine again. I will wait for you here while you find those unwavering scripts, alright? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lad. This place is way too dangerous, I already died twice. Okay, so basically we have to... let's travel and get any patterns. Oh, okay, common chest. Man, they are so well hidden here. Not too problematic. Oh, this is fish. Oh my god. Right, there's fishing. Do I get down here? Like up? I don't really like those bishop saurians stuff. So I get bishop with this pass, 6-3 unwilling. Okay, so I just start searching. What is it? Oh, it's one of those. Wait, I think... Yeah. I don't want to mark those one. Sorry, guy. Sneaks through you. You can call it sneaking through. Will they get up? Oh. Yeah. This is first with the monsters? Which monsters? Not you? Then how do I defeat you?
Quietly now. All right. Cha! Into the shadows. The flames have gone out.
I should have known that this will not work. Maybe I should have healed myself first. Okay, we found one of those. What is this? Ah, it's one of those graffitis, right. Yeah, I'm also a bit lost here. Yeah. Here you are. Little fella. Ah. Found it, okay. That's nice, I guess.
If these items are unclaimed, we may take them without controversy.
Also, why do I find the stone here too? What? Is it part of the quest? I don't think so.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
I also don't mind. Okay, that's taken care of. Again, there's a little bit more exploration. It's still exploration impact. How do I jump there? I do not like this mechanic. Yeah. Ah. I can dash. Maybe I just should know more about the mechanic and then I cannot do anything here. Need to get up ahead. Is it? I found it. Also somewhere I don't know how to. Okay. Okay, so I think we gathered everything. So this is how a spiritway looks when illuminated. The ancient woven scrolls that say it, when the dim path lights up, will be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze. And they were not exaggerating. Ah, right. You're back at last. You alright over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon is fine. And you, Steinchen? Oh. Well, still not getting you there, but it seems like you are uninjured. And finally, Traveler, I knew you would be fine, lad. You have got a bright future ahead of you, after all. Some concerns would take a bit nice of the same. That would be not necessary. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is practically full of Litvic phlogistic stone. Litvic phlogiston is just lava, or like other way around. I was concerned for a moment that you would not come back. Could not have returned on my own power with this bad back after all. If you would fail to return, I would have turned into a jerk over here without even having found that you are all elixir. Ah! What's wrong, Chikia? What's with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time I thought swimming in liquid phlogistic madness. Reckoned it was some wild storyteller's yarn. I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably those who failed. It was a warning to those attempting the trial. Bro? Oh, it's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, the thing about it gives me their heebie-jeebies. No wonder my friends gave me a pained look, like one looking at some emotionally wrapped humanoid monster, when I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. That was one of my only friends, you know. Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Dawn's Flames gift returns with its us in glory. And what this gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? No, but more and dreams of success are effective if dirtier substitutes. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We're doing this for their gift, for ourselves, and for selfish reasons anyways, because we deserve it all and more. Let's rock! Still, this is the first time I have riding a spiritway. You will dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Alright, don't worry, and you all. I'm just kidding. Sure, I hope you're just kidding. Okay, I just had my guy. Oh, you just stole my guy away. Okay. I just... Yeah, how do I do it? No, I need a guy, I need a guy. The a Thaurin. Okay. Oh, okay, let's use it. This is a spirit way. That was quick. I wasn't expecting this. Way back in an instance, fascinating. If you ask me, the pilot should be placing this stuff anywhere, everywhere. Have you never entered the spirit way in before? I have always lived within the tribe's bounds, as we progressive spirit ways are slightly more fun. You slide your way out back to the spirit way. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to one of those ruins, such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. I am so proud of myself for believing in them. Oh. Yes, and you are awesome for cooperating with me, Steinchen. What an adorable little fellow you are. I swear, every time we meet some person like this, they do not understand what they are saying, they're just implementing stuff. How would you like to jump ship over to me? Huh? 3 squat meals of 1 gratitude grapefruits guarantee. 1 for each meal is kinda sad, let's be real. No, don't you go looking down on the grapefruits. It's a real hit among Saurians, and it's healthy for them too. Oh. I will take that as a no then. To be so close. I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Steinchen first opened his eyes. We didn't have a chance to start with. That's close. That might make me a very painful goodbye if that time should come, though. Alright. We're about to reach the upper sanctum. But let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Well, the way she mentioned it, we also have to say goodbye once to Steinchen. Yeah, we're just entering really some very different story here. Steinchen. I don't know how long you will be here, but let's just make the best out of it. Has it always been that way? Come on now. Not that bad. You know, you leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pains decreased mysteriously since meeting you. Oh, don't tell me this is the abyss. I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body? And would that work with a piece of it any size, like say a thumb? Don't do this, don't even think about it. Would you mind giving one to me? I would give you mine in exchange. No thanks, that's scary. What a shame. Excuse you? Will they if anyone agrees to that? Weird, huh? Alright, just a bit longer. And the pain in my back should subside. Then we can head up to the upper sanctum together. I already thought that we are here, but let's go to the upper sanctum. Okay, what should I do? I should probably... Okay. That's enough. I originally thought that I just make it through an entrance below to quicker around. That's all thanks to you, lad. To think of it, that was a waste. She's grateful that she met us. What do you mean by sneaking out? Oh, didn't you tell before? Running always from home. Right, running. So, this is Upper Sanctum, From down below, you would think it was all grey and empty up here. Oh! Who would have thought it would be like this? Indeed, they say that the floating matter here is held together by the power of phlogiston, itself a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomena, but that's the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flowers grow about it, but also how it warms cool earth anew and ignites air conflagrations of souls in the darkness. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the sage of the stolen flame, snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. And speaking of which, that reminds me when some people in their tribe lay eyes upon the upper sanctum. They have the nerve to doubt that a mere human could create such floating islands through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the sage of the storm flame must have been a kind of a dragon too. Bro. They actually believe that? People are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why? It doesn't drive me up a wall. Just because they could not do it themselves, they insist that anyone who could have must be superhuman. I would rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality. Anyway, what about the treasure and the elixir? Given that's what we are here come from, it doesn't look like there's much for us here. Row. Huh. You didn't actually think this was going to be that simple, did you? We have been to put to the best by the mad sage of the stolen flames, after all. If the ancient scrolls are right, you must find some mechanism to activate, complete the final trial, and then reach the center of the upper sanctum. But I have no more idea that you as to what the so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the floating islands I have seen before were a bit different from what we are seeing now. But it's possible that, as I have aged, even my memory, which I was once so proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we have come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So how come we are going to activate this mechanism? You should be able to activate them using phlogiston, just like with phlogiston engravings. That's what shown in the scrolls anyway. Apparently, the phlogiston chiselings all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making those mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well, lad, you have shown great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try. Okay, what should I do? Then quite. Okay, let's just follow the marker. By the way, what this? Let's just see the look. Looks lovely. Also, the music is great. I will see if in the recording if it went good. again, exploration series is more like experimental series. Which not means that my other series are not experimental series, but it's like something that I think should be corrected. But maybe it's okay like this. It isn't insignias. Oh yes, yes. That thing. We already made this in this story quest. Those iridescent insignias from the part 1. There's the flames. Go to the moment. Here's the seeds. Get to the last floating logistics. And how in the world should I do it? Okay, this sounds suspiciously like a treasure chest. Or maybe not. Ah. Oh no. Oh well, no, this is something that brings us further. Never mind. That's enough. Okay. It is an inscription. What are those iridescent inscriptions doing here? That's a great question, Paimon. Let me quickly heal myself. Man, those materials are spread around. I hope no character needs them. I bet some character needs them. I didn't pull that much in Natlan. Gone again? Oh. Those who would receive the flames, complete the trial, head up to the floating islands. Okay, follow the floating islands. That looks like the last one. Oh, this should be the last mechanism. This one is no different from the others. Chikia, you sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick? No. Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence. Some confidence. Well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. The confidence is shrinking by the second. Oh, help. Anyway, I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism, if I remember rightly. It could be larger and more complete. Floating islands? Young lad, irrespective of the great promise you have shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentence. As for whatever the treasure is real, and the elixir really exists, well, you will know once you will give it a try. Oh? If it doesn't work this time, it will work the next, and if not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle bound to happen sooner or later. Your optimism truly knows no bounds. If we can motivate ourselves to keep trying, that will be a miracle in itself. We will have none of that kind of negativity here. Oh. I think Steinchen agrees. See, Steinchen is excited too. Come on then, traveler, use Phlogiston to activate the mechanism. What should I do? I think it can cure all injuries. Okay, this is the last trial, I am guessing. And the phlogistics turned into something like this. But the final trial. Let's go back. Oh wait, what? Okay. It was PS or we're supposed to switch, probably. Switch. Actually pretty fun. She's right. It's actually pretty fun. Also from gameplay perspective, it's quite fun. Those stages can be a little bit frustrating, but overall I find them actually fun. Or we have to switch. I'm not be able to read this. No one will. Which is a pity. But I don't think they talk about that much of important stuff. By the way, is it even possible for us to not complete this trial? Like, what happens if we fail? I not gather all the points. What do I get? How do I get off? I don't know. Okay, I know this somewhere chest. We will just mentally note this chest. So this is the center. I'm unable to move my camera, so we can. Oh yeah, no, I am able. Okay. Okay. Go to the stone table in the middle. This looks like an enemies. Okay, there's probably one more. Well, I never. A hidden island in the center of the upper sanctum. And there was wondering why it looks so different from what I have seen in the pictures. So my memory, fine after all. I would not be in charge for looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if it wasn't, But apart from that ever large rock in the middle, there's nothing else here. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage legendary gift? Bro? At this point I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I have seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should see the spirit of the sage of the stolen flames. As long as you have reached this place by passing the trial, you are supposed to feel as if you are being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression that I will be able to walk out once I got here, but I could... Looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen of. Reach out to me. This is the final trial. With this, light up the... I one day will be able to read that pass. Then, do you know what it means? Right, this is what Steinchen can read. Bro. You saw something. You saw something. Gracious me. So the one warfare of the gift was you after all, young lad? Huh? Paimon didn't see anything either. Weird. Oh, we saw it, not Steinchen. I saw a golden pattern. Row. A golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw the first time you met Steinchen? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back then. Row. Steinchen telling Paimon to look up's no use, she cannot see it? But seeing as you have said is there? The tone sounds familiar too. It's definitely the same person that left that golden pattern before. So maybe the one that left it being was the sage of the stolen flames. What? So you mean to say that you previously being given a sight by the sage of the stolen flames? I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lad. What lies before you know? But a future so radial. I knew you showed great promise. I would not have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Bro? Yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone table. Oh my god. The final trial. Okay. Enemies. How do we live? We live.
Here comes the catch. Loaded. Where evil lurks. Shoot on sight. But the mountain's veins.
Oh, they are more resilient than I thought. And probably you need lava for them, but anyways. I don't think that open water is too far.
Into the shadows.
We are fine. Maybe not. Because I was stuck in lava water. The water level has risen somehow, and the springs now full of logistics. The water below my knees is warm, and I can feel a warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. So the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot springs here. It's again hot springs. Let me guess, it's another advertisement. Paimon's not exactly surprised, given the people of the springs are not far off. Bro. Huh, Ashen looks pretty cozy here. This isn't just any old springs, little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has been chosen bath in the springs, they will be granted the power to wield logistic. Oh, really? So, what will happen if Paimon dives in? Good questions. Yes, I think I know. You will still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. Huh? Aw, Paimon thought she might get used to use the logistics too and transform into some kind of super awesome pirate Paimon. Hey. The future is bright, Paimon. You will transform into heavenly principles one day, I bet. Sadly, I think not. Because you have not been chosen. Wait a minute, Chikia. You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift. Yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries. And that you would share it with us too. There are so many types of injuries in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution of all our worries. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon, but when we make mistakes, we learn from them and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? Okay. That actually kinda makes sense. So have you enjoyed being cured? No, not at all. My heart still aches from the niggling pain of all my various injuries. And in that sense, I have been tricked as well. Tricked terribly by myself. Even if I took a bath in the hot springs filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, though the ancient scroll says, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogistics only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it has not had any effect at all. Wait, you are clearly from Natlan, but you cannot use phlogiston? Oh? Paimon, you know, this delayed response of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the abyss. Wait, maybe Traveler can cure you. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I thought I could jump great distance with an Ictomisaurus on my back, but I would be fooling you, for Incomisaurus can float up and make themselves as light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to the injury that I'm unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply cannot do it. I have racked up my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I am very versed in analyzing phlogistics engravings through patterns. I put lots of efforts into memorizing all the meanings, owning a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basics about phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I know everything there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I understand, the more of it true I am. But the more I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It's all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills like our ancestors did, sacrifices must be made. But I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I cannot use phlogiston. Chikia? Oh. It's alright. I came to terms with that a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I will find a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you have done for me, Traveler. I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you, lad. Not only you are amazingly talented, but you are also kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now. Lad, I am sure you will have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Traveler, young lad full of promises. Whatever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth, forever and always. And the same to you. I'm sure you will achieve your aspiration. Even if there is no elixir that can cure all injuries, I'm only sure you will find an elixir that can cure your injuries. Oh. Thank you, Paimon, Traveler. And last but not least, Steinchen. Your words have genuinely moved me, Traveler. Really, I'm touched by what you have said, lad. Because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest for a while longer. These hot springs might relaxing after all. I will soak in there for a bit, then get back to pouring through an ancient scrolls for a cure. I might be in for a scolding for running off home though. But just as you said, lad, I will have to work hard to achieve my aspirations. We all work hard to achieve our aspirations. Oh, it's you, the young lad with the bright future ahead of him. What's up? Journey got you tight enough for a soak in the hot springs? Well, I haven't learned how to use phlogiston yet, but my back no longer killing me as much as before. So at least it seems to like the healing effect here is better than over at the Peoples of the Spring. The Peoples of the Spring will be not a form of you healing that. I'm still a long way away from achieving my real goal. Not having such a bad back thanks to this hot spring truly counts for about, say, 10%. Oh, okay. That was a little bit shorter than the first one. Well then, I guess. Oh, by the way, new resources. Can we? Oh, I see.
Bring it.
The little pyro. Oh, and a chest.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
I will take it for sure. So, can I say, I can say that I missed exploration a lot. And it felt good to do so. This was... We have Childreness of Echoes. We had People of Springs. And I think the last one will be of those... Science of the Canopy. So let's wrap the second episode of Genshin Exploration here. I thank you for watching and listening. As I said, and will say many times, this is more of an experiment for me to not be so cautious about the way I pronounce things and learn from my mistake instead of correcting them through video editing. Yeah, I thank you for watching and listening, and I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and take care.